Hello, Inuvialuit Victor and TAMAPTA. Taken in February 20 tapqua Burak the Chief Sachs and Mihanda Yahodik Adaptumani having the court Wallace Ruth Lucas 50 milk Katimarak Tapquap Tamak Tamakquak Young Tapta Inuving Min to Turak to Milutavarunga Yayak to Hodik taken in Pirani. Tamnap Talk Dr. Chief Tamna Tapsikagni Ilav Minakok taken Yayak to Honey. Uba kanokitila nga wata Dr. Lakyo.
Long day tomorrow for you, eh?
Wallace Ruth Lucas Lutay kanikatit nekok 1937 mi Kungilani. Tabranihin Kungilago Lunila. Tabrangagret Kungilago Rock 1936 min 1958 Munagalan. Tabrangahe tabra tay makami. Katunakanilyo Sachs Harbor Muno Nekok.
Well, I used to be a trapper long ago, before I got married. And after I got married, I'm on a job all the time. So I got my own herd for a while. And after that fell, come to Banksland, I used to come to be a trapper. We really got hard time to start with. Nobody can show you.
Were there a lot of people around here that time?
Not too many of them, just 3 houses until we landed. Now there's so much houses now.
How many grandchildren you got?
5, 4, 7, about 18, I think 19. Not include my kids. Some of them live in Yellowknife. Some of them in Tuck.
What was your mom's name? Mom and dad's name?
My dad's name is Lucas Niumatuna. My mom's name is Ida Bonillo.
What advice would you give to younger generation about being married?
Well, if I would have given good thought, you know. But what can we do nowadays? Just can't listen.
How were you as you was growing up? How did you get along with your mom and dad? Like?
Well, I used to be kind of a bad boy too that time. Do I remember? But after a while, I never scared of my mom, but I'm scared of my dad. He used to get after him with a piece of lumber. I never buck him. I never answer him when he talked to me. Nowadays, as kids are all together different. So, I don't know, some kids make me feel funny sometimes when you're trying to talk to them, you know. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't give rough to the kids, but my way, you know, their thought it's not my thought. Yeah, I'm not scared of my dad. Still, I used to be kind of bad boy that time too. But a lot of times, you know, everybody do some bad thing, but these kids nowadays, when you do bad things, they never quit, That time is no jail that time, but nowadays kids go to jail and everything nowadays. You saw the crime.
Kanoli humanak piti ubulapak 50 years katiti kapik.
No. 50 years na balukam ko kaya makal isumari wakat ka alad tukat pat pikimaktutik nuli ako yun. I was not like that. My mother picked this girl for me, so we got some hard time, but not that hard. Not that hard, you know. Yeah, you always some boys, they beat up their wives, and it's not fit for me. I always pity women more than a man. I was that kind of a guy. That's the reason why I'm proud of myself. I reached 50 years without any trouble. When I first get married, I didn't know how to have a wife, My sister, Mary, she always taught me how to have a wife and things like this. She doesn't know how to sew too much about clothes and things like that. I was really poor man for clothes that time. So, we really catching up, We keep catching up, and I used to go herding every second day for 24 hours. And my wife started beginning to sew better and what do you think, But you have to think lots to be a couple at that time, I got a little job and little money, from government. A lot of times people help me out, like Charlie Kildee, you call him, Charlie Rufus, and my brother-in-law. So when we move out with the kids, with the reindeers, you have to be pretty careful in a sled, So we got five kids. Some of them, one of them, my oldest one, died after 11 years. We used to live around winter at Inuvialuit used to be. Now, we used to live winter there long ago. I never really had a hard time with my wife, we got something like one-minded couple, Some people, a lot of people, they mind the always bucking and things like this. Sometimes we got a little trouble with the kids, but we make it over. Nowadays, when I look at the kids nowadays, I don't know, first I went to school, they're kind of hard for us, our family, but we cut them later on. Now, our way of living kids that time, the days now is, kids is not like that. When you tell them something, when our parents tell us something, we're scared of it, we can't answer back. Nowadays, when you tell them something, they jump on you right away. I don't like that kind of life.
So, you're 50 years of marriage. What do you think of it?
Okay na matayaman na ko yung sukpayak doon. Tayaman na tikitirap ko tayam na 50 years. Naluwa-luwa na tayam yung kayo bagilit tsaka tayo nakto. Inyos ko liwit yung matiyo. Walit pika kalit tayaman na katid matigid binyo. Tayo na rin.
Tayo ka ni Sachs harba mihilagik paura ko ni tabar ni katimaha amatay Inuit. Handay ako ligyo tabar ni TAMAPTA Wallace Ruth. Ikayo ko nakwak tabar ni mukpari ako ni tabar ni rip kay hakmata. Taka na ni community hall ngat ni. Martin good lift talk tam nahin tap ko at hibun ni oktat piuraktit. Tabar ni Sachs harba mi okad lang nakwak. Tabar agok ay tsukang itamlat $3,500
Our budget was low, that we couldn't afford an aircraft. So we did lobby with a few groups to see if we could obtain some money for charters. We were lucky just before our due that we arranged $2,600 from some groups in Inuvialuit here through ISDF and Tom Butters and Nellie Cornway.
The people of Sachs Harbor, mostly all of them had attended the event?
Yeah, the attendance was very well. Pretty well everybody in town that was in town attended our function, and it seemed to go quite well. We had a problem with our aircraft from Aklak Air. They had a problem with their fuel. So by the time our due was supposed to take part at 7 o'clock, but it didn't commence until just after 9 because the aircraft didn't land until about 9 o'clock. And our guests that were coming, we figured it was important to have them present.
Kang mapakamal ni ngok ta man nuli election naktur I moblung at taw sugidin thangma kadin namikasin sibite yumek nuli ay ata ka split I moblo ilalak sugide nukat pel I'm proud of myself because I reached 50 years without hurting my wife.
Kapinili ano takad ni pitik.
Takawak pinuk. We got 5. We got 3 died, 1 girl. We just got 2 living. And I got 3 adopted. 2 girls and 1 boy.
So did everybody was quite pleased for how the event turned out?
I think so. I think everybody had a good time. There was nobody said anything bad about it anyway.
So who are some of the people that came in? Is it from the which communities did come in for the occasion?
Well, really, it was Wallace and Ruth's immediate family, and there was 5 from Inuvik, and the rest were from Tuktoyaktuk. Plus, we had Charlie Kasu, who was doing the guitar playing, and 2 fiddlers from Tuk. It was Emmanuel Felix and Frank Cockney.
I was going to ask you a bit about what sort of gifts did Wallace and Ruth received?
The gifts were from the community, from all their friends. There's everything from glasses all the way up. From the hamlet itself, the mayor presented Wallace and Ruth a really nice eiderdown. And from recreation and from the community, we figured since it's a new modern era, and their friends for Christmas had a microwave, and it was all they could talk about, so we decided to buy them a microwave, and I think they were quite happy with that.
Jimmy umilakoitum tavrahin Wallace Ruth. Ruth lutap ko inyong nukula kalu kating gilipip ka kalu tavreta manilu nutak katigilo tamakolo yatik tavrani ako nakwata kananin na rewit pangni.
As you know, it took us a few months to get this anniversary party all together. We can put our blame back to Wallace and Ruth because they were so much in love they didn't know which day they got married on. We set it off to an earlier date, then we had to cancel it and put it out to the 20th. I'd like to introduce the mayor to say a few words.
Hamlet and Sachs welcome all the outside guests and the remainder of the Lucas family to the community, all those of you who have joined us for this historic occasion. And I ask you to lend yourselves tonight to meeting with friends, with relatives, to have a good time, and share with us from our hearts heartfelt thanks to a couple that has been a part of this community from practically day one.
Before we get started on our meal, can we have the rest of the family up here so we can get some pictures? Adam, Joseph, Henry.
Inuit the right up got it locating a gluteanic mati, a glutic powder holding Jimmy Milarotem Tamna Alexander Elias General Laconaga Tavern in Hakaming. Wallace Ruth Tavrungahin. Nakiwihilaming nukutik tamakkunani utakkatigilo ilatigilo tamakko malikilumit taverniahin inuidilo kating balikton narihakamata.
So you're the one that made the cake for the anniversary?
Yes, I did. I used to work in Tuck. I'm a chef by trade, so I was the person appointed to that. But they didn't have the stuff to make the flowers, so I asked Linda Cockney in Tuck, and she gracefully did it for us. So it was really nice.
Turned out to be a beautiful cake.
Thank you.
Niujaheni lokalik taverni narahuagata amata. Martin Goodliff I chona like tap to make a cake Mikilarago Piliaminik tap kumnunga Wallace Mullo Mullo.
Yeah.
Inuita head the very locatic Tavrunga hotting. Ugly yak the hotting. Wallace I hit the tamna cake having nicked up to me a Avgonikanga Ikayok Takahoni Susa Kikomic. The Brahina Buanica Magic Tap Core, New Locatic Tamako cake talk to cake to hotting, the Vernip Tavani Nerilio Tahotic Parahotic period, the Repton and Tamanin and Ilakana Kindakurot, Pilot Tamako key will you Hunilakan in the Rehukumi. The Brahe Nutaka Tamako, Hungivelum Nekone Parahotic Tavern in the Rehukuming. Tavern Taran with colleague York Tap Kotamako, Cook Porak Tamako, Lunakiriok, Taverni Power coming, Taverago Nerilio, looking the Relio Dr. Taverni. Inuit Localic Tap Qua, Alia Hungiluting. Makko can you Nerilio Dr. Tapco, Nerilio Tahotic Taverni. Tamakko can you Takula heading Inuit out to Hulu with Tamane. Iyan natigil tayo tamakko tayo to Hulu with Inuit Taverni Pinakot.
Who are some of the people that helped you organize this, like put it together, and who was very helpful too?
For that, there was Tanya Nakudluk, who helped up at the hall, and Kathy Raddy when we were putting it together. Also, my mother-in-law Agnes Carpenter, who helped me doing the coordination of the feast. Also, the RCMP, who used their vehicle to bring people down and back up to the airport, and Jimmy Omagoituk, our vice chairman.
The next is addressed to Wallace and Ruth, Sachs Harbor. Warmest best wishes to you both on your 50th wedding anniversary. With the sun in your face and the wind in your back, may you enjoy many more years together in health, surrounded by family, grandchildren, and your many, many good friends. That's coming from Tom Mutters, MLA Inuvialuit. It gives me great honor and lets me feel an extra amount of special feeling to be one that can stand up here and on behalf of this hamlet and its people address Wallace and Ruth. I leave it to their friends and to their relatives to recount memories of their past, of the many years. I want to say thank you for all your many years of guidance, for all your thoughtfulness, we wish you many more years of happiness. All the best to you.
The card reads, Wallace and Ruth, happy 50th anniversary. Wishing you all of life's finest joy from the co-op board and staff. Next, I'd like to call on Martin Goodliff to present one from the Recreation Board.
This is to Wallace and Ruth Lucas on behalf of the Recreation. I went to their house a few weeks ago there. They were talking about something that was pretty modern. And since we're starting to try to be modern ourselves, we figured this would be fitting. So we hope they enjoy this. I won't tell you what it is, I'll let them open it. So on behalf of Recreation and the people of Sachs Harbor, this is to Wallace and Ruth Lucas.
Inuvialuit tamakkuninga aitsuia hotiktortaapkuak Wallace Ruth tamakkualu ilamingnillu tamakkuningalu ilannamikning tamakkuninga hunigilaka aitsuiartaqutik tamakkuningalu iliktitaaliorutinik tamakkuningalu heqaniquranik tavaraguoq tamakkuaptaorpianik amihik taamna nahautihilanganik aitsuuminikkangat Wallace tamattaminga nahautihilanganik qeqingupputagoq ihanatullaagihiga taamna nahaun aitsuuhiani ahitawe tamakkuat aitsuuhiarporitik angmaanik amihik las carbon na may chonarik tapko nalunay utakharang niktapko Inuvialuit tapko tabar ni Sachs Harbor me 50th anniversary hotik pikamik tabar tapko las carbon na Inuvialuit ay chulit minyaray.
Feel like I want to get married. There's really no way, even with gifts, to honor something such as this occasion. We can present gifts, or we can throw a party, but I think it goes a long way in just the thought of the people in terms of getting together, bringing family together, and just to reflect on the past. And in some way, we hope that what you've received tonight, when you put whatever it is to use, that it will be in your thoughts that we extend it to you, not simply a gift on one day out of a year, simply a token of our respect for a couple who have endured over a 50-year span, and a couple who have given a lot to this community. And in wrapping that up, besides all the decorations you received to put beside the clock that you got, I'd like to present you with this plaque that reads, "To Wallace and Ruth Lucas," got a big 50 there, "in honor of their golden anniversary and in recognition of their contribution to the community over the years, with affection and respect from all the residents of Sachs Harbor." And I give this to the both of you with our love as well. Thank you.
I think coming from Wallace and Ruth, they'd like to thank everybody who came out, and also thank you to ISDF for finding some funds for us to have a charter. We had a problem trying to raise money for a charter. The biggest thing there was that we had a fixed budget for our due, and we managed to raise $2,600 through them and through, I think, Nellie Cornway and Tom Butters. So a special thanks to them, and thank you to Akrak Air for giving us a very good deal on a charter and overnighting. It was really nice for them to give us a deal like that.
Inuvialuit tamakwa hei tabarani tuat. Tamakwa mumekhaw nating atokholugit kamiting atokamihik atoktura ulota amatalu tamakwa Frank Kagnip tap tumatoktura lugit Emmanuel Felix Kubulo Charlie Kes Kubulo atoktura hoting alehong tiligit minyagat tabarani anakakari kaming. Tabarigok tap ko mumekirot ubulat siyang uktomi for akilakatakto mo nubulaman tabarani mumektuat.